Okay, now we're going to go over our new open enrollment platform. It's very simple to use. I'm going to go over it so that you have at least seen it. You're going to be getting an email with the Vertilux logo. You're going to use a password with a capital and a number, and then you're going to come to this screen, and it's going to say Start Enrollment, and we're going to click here. And it says it's going to take 15 to 25 minutes, but I've already explained the medical benefits, so it should take a lot less than that. So I'm going to hit start. And a couple of important things. This is open enrollment, so if you want to add a dependent or delete a dependent, this would be the time to do so. If you do not have any dependents on any of the coverages, you can ignore the dependent page, okay? So that you don't have to waste time putting in dates of birth that we're not going to be able to use anyway. And please make sure everything is correct, especially your home address. If you recently moved, make sure you correct it. So if we're going to send any ID cards, you get them timely. So here's my personal information right here. Here's my date of birth. Here is my address information. I want to verify that all of this is accurate. If you want to share your email with us, that would be good, not just for us, but for the administration. And very important to show your compensation because your deductions are going to be based on that compensation. So that's required. So I'm going to hit continue. Here's the dependent screen. I can ignore it if I'm not adding any dependents to any coverages. In this case, I added one child just so you can see the way it looks. You just got to make sure you have date of birth and social security number. And of course, if you have more dependents, you just keep adding spouse, additional children. And when you're done, you hit continue. And this is the booklet that we have been using for the medical benefits. I'll show you how you can access that later on the screen. Here's where I pick my medical plan. I want to add myself to the medical plan, but I don't want to add my child. If I wanted to see what the cost would be to add my child, I simply hit this check mark. It shows me the deductions 106. I say, oh, forget it. I leave it at $31.97. Here are the plans, by the way, and we have 4 plans. As I said, you're going to focus on plan 1 or plan 2. In my example, I selected plan 2, so I didn't have to worry about the more limited network that plan 1 uses. And now I need to make sure I have my primary care physician name. Once I type that in, I hit continue. Now I'm going to find out, or rather let me know if you want gap insurance or not. So I took the medical insurance and I'm also going to take the gap. We have 2 gaps. We have a gap that has $5,000 if you sleep in the hospital or $2,500 for outpatient. And we have a gap that covers $5,000 in the hospital or the whole $5,000 outpatient. So if I have a knee surgery plan or some outpatient procedure, I might consider getting this one. I'll hit continue. On my dental plans, here is the brochure for the dental plan. Basically, we have the same dental plans we had last year. The discount plan is right here. Those fees haven't changed. And the dental PPO is over here on the right. As you know from past meetings, I like the PPO a little bit better. Covers 100% of preventive services, like cleanings and x-rays twice a year, every 6 months. 80% of basic services like fillings after a $50 one-time a year deductible, and 50% of major services, but it does not cap out. It is an unlimited plan. So I'm going to go back to my dental, and I'm going to choose dental for both me and my daughter. And I am going to select the PPO, which is already selected down here. And it shows me exactly what my dental premium is going to be, including my daughter. I'll hit continue. Now we have the vision plan. And on the vision plan, we have the same vision plan we had last year. $10 eye exam every 12 months. $25 for the glass that goes inside the frame. We get $130 for the frames. And remember to stay in network so that you can benefit from the network discounts that we have. And you can either get glasses or contact lenses, but not both in any given year. So I go back here. I chose vision for both of us. There's only one vision plan to choose from, so I hit continue. And I get to the 401k. 401k initial is a traditional 401k. And on the following screen, we're going to have a Roth 401k. I would recommend you choose one or the other, not both. The traditional 401k, when I put money in, I save money in taxes in my paycheck. So if I put in $100, I'm going to save about 20%. My check is only going to go down $80. And then that money is going to be invested. It's going to grow tax deferred. And at time of withdrawal is going to be totally taxable as I receive it. So if you want to use the traditional 401k, you would put in either a percentage of your income or a dollar amount. I recommend a percentage. In my case, I put in 6%. And then it automatically calculated that I was going to be putting in $24.23. Reason I chose 6% is because Vertilux matches 50% up to 6%, and I wanted to get the majority of their match. So in reality, even though I'm putting in 6, they're putting in another 3. It's a total of 9. So it's a very good head start for retirement. So I will hit continue. Here you have all of the information on how to log on to the 401k. If anybody has any issues, we'll be happy to help them one-on-one. So I'm going to go to continue. And now it's the same exact screen, but Roth 401k. So in this example, using the same $100, I will not save the $20 in taxes. My check, once the $100 is deducted, goes down by the whole $100. But then it's going to grow tax deferred, and at time of withdrawal is totally income tax free. Okay? Remember, even if you have the Roth 401k, the match that Vertilux puts in is always going to be taxable on the way out. So your salary deferrals, or the part that you put from your paycheck, would be the tax-free portion. Okay, so I'm going to hit continue because I already chose the traditional one, and I can't choose them both. Then I put in my beneficiaries. I have my daughter here as a 100% beneficiary. I can add more beneficiaries down here. I will hit continue. And here is the summary of my deductions. So I hit continue here. And now I'm going to sign the forms. So I'll type in my name. And I'll hit next, and I will try to sign my name with my mouse, which never looks great. Now a DocuSign pops up, and it seems like it already popped up. So I'm finishing signing, and I hit finish, and I am done with the enrollment. If I want to go back to my resources, I have my benefit summaries here of all of the different plans. I have here my United Healthcare resources and the virtual visit, which uses an app called My UHC. I have my 401k resources and my employee handbook that we've been using to enroll. So hope you find this easier to use than what we've used in the past. And hopefully, if you have any questions, we're going to be here for you, okay? But the enrollment software is pretty efficient and pretty cool. So see you soon.